Hello friends, this is Jesse and welcome to my first tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how I made a semi-abstract flower vase using my Caran watercolors. I will put the list of the materials and links in the description box. The paper that I used was canvas paper. I bought a 16 by 20 canvas paper pad from Caran and cut it into 8 by 10 inch pieces. I think it is cheaper that way, plus it allows you to experiment more since you don't have a big piece of paper to fill. So as you can see, I started with a number 11 flat brush, just doing random patches of different colors. The colors in my palette are not labeled, but I would say the yellow I used was just like a mid yellow. Then I used like a vermilion red or an orange red. And I also used magenta, and for the leaves I would say it was more like a viridian green and a pale green for the little stems. Then I added some ultramarine blue here and there, and then I actually combined the ultramarine blue and the magenta to get the dark purple. As you can see on the bottom, I did a big patch of ultramarine blue, mainly because that would be the base, and I actually put some dark red because I wanted to see the contrast between the colors on top and the bottom. So as you can see, I'm just placing the colors randomly and making sure I fill the whole page, because from after that we're just gonna do the figures of the flowers. So just finishing, adding more purple here and there, and some spots here and there, and just finishing it. So I'm putting some marks on what would be my base, and more leaves, and then here's where we start making the base. I actually took some light gray and started to form the base. I like it. I like the gray because it shows the contrast between the colors. And then I actually started with Prismacolor marker, and these were the fun stars. You can use any black color for the outline as long as it shows on top of the paint. So the fun part is trying to find shapes among the patches of color. I tried to do just circles, so it's just like I said, a semi-abstract, so the flowers would be just a circle with some lines, and then just marking the little stems and just making sure everything is marked here and there, and same with the base, as you will see in a moment. For the base, the only difference was that I didn't want to do circles because I did some patches. I just followed those and tried to do more straight lines instead of the little circles, just to see the difference between the top and the bottom. And again, as you can see, the colors in the base are a little bit more subdued than the ones on the top, so that's why I just try to do a contrast of everything. So as you can see, just doing some straight lines, some little rectangles here and there, and just finishing. And then for this part, for the final touch, I decided to use my Uni-Ball Signo white gel pen. I wanted to emphasize the leaves by giving them their little veins. Then I wanted also to put some contrast into some of the purple flowers because they were too dark, so I just wanted it to pop a little bit more. And actually, this is where you can start using your imagination. I mean, we have a tendency to think that a leaf is only green, but I mean, when you do it a different color, it's all good. So here, as you can see, I'm just doing the shadows for my vase, and I'm actually finishing it. So I filled it with some black from my Gouache palette, and pretty much this is it. I mean, just the base and the shadows and the flowers. So uh, that's it. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe and share, and let me know in the comments if you want to see more tutorials like this ones. Thank you.